Happy Friday, people. Check it out. Today we are at Pergola, Halas Dolecha behind me, that building there. The weather is gorgeous, like 31 degrees today. Anyway, not my normal beer video. Today I thought I'd make a video entitled "You know you're dating a Polish girl when," or "You know you're married to a Polish woman when," and then I was going to give you some examples. The first one is, I don't want this to sound sexist or anything because I'll explain, but the fact that they can cook very well. And what I mean is, my wife can make a salad with pretty much anything in the fridge: cabbage, cucumber, carrot, celeriac, bit of Greek yogurt. She can make soup. She's generally a good cook. So am I. I probably do 75% of the cooking. So I don't mean to be sexist when I say about the lady cooking, but in this instance, Kinga can make a salad with anything. She can make homemade soup. And actually she learned to cook from her mum, and not only her mum but from her dad. Her dad is an awesome cook as well. So number one on my list of you know when you're married to a Polish woman when, she can cook really well and with very few ingredients. Back later with some more. Number two in my list of how you know when you're married to a Polish woman or how you know you're dating a Polish girl. Number two is honesty. Sometimes that can hurt your feelings, especially being British and having this kind of beating around the bush sometimes, not saying a direct answer. One of my old bosses used to say to me, need to answer the exam questions. If someone asks you a question, just answer it. Don't beat around the bush, waffling on about it's not the answer. So I think Polish people in general are quite honest. If you ask something was good or bad and they think it was bad, they say it was bad. If I ask my wife, do these jeans look good and they look too tight on my fat bum, then she'll say, they look too tight. Was that dinner nice that I cooked you, darling, and it was horrible? She'll say, not really, you've cooked better. I like that honesty. I think that's the way I am as well. I'm very honest. And for me, in my opinion, Polish people, and definitely Polish women, are very honest. Hello YouTube. Sunday in Wrocław. Beautiful weather, check it out. Just having a walk, and I wanted to talk about number three on my list of how you know you're married to a Polish woman, or how you know you're dating a Polish woman. Number three, for me, being a Brit, learning the Polish language, you know you're married to a Polish woman when she does not help you learn Polish. Now, I've spoken to a few guys married to or dating Polish women, and I think this is pretty much a common theme. My wife, obviously, native Polish. My daughter speaks more than fluent, native level Polish as well. She helps me more than my wife. When I ask Kinga to help me, it's normally, yeah, I feel like I'm just a pain in the bum. So I have a teacher. I teach myself, and occasionally I'll ask Kinga maybe a grammar question. But that's it. Number three on my list, you know you're married to a Polish woman when she does not help you learn her language. Number four on my list of you know you're married to a Polish woman when is, you know you're married to a Polish woman when they're educated. Now, I don't necessarily mean they've been to university, they've got a degree, although a lot of people in Poland do. They are encouraged to go to university and get their degree, and studying here is easier than it is in the UK in terms of finances. So a lot of Polish women do have a degree, Polish people have a degree, and Kinga decided to get one in her 30s. But when I talk about education, I mean maybe common sense, facts about the world, knowledge about news, geography, history, things like that. So I can have conversations with Kinga about all sorts of things. She knows way more than me, and I'm probably not interested if it's about politics, religion, not interested whatsoever. But history, geography, I find that really interesting. and Kinga has a degree in geography as well as education studies, and she knows a lot about history, as does Zosia. So generally I think Polish people and Polish ladies are well educated, whether formally with a degree or informally with just information that they've picked up from school and through life. So number 4 on my list is you know you're married to a Polish woman when they're educated. Number 5 on my list of when you know you're married to a Polish girl when, or you know you're married to a Polish woman when, or you know you're dating a Polish girl when. So something else I think is quite common amongst Polish ladies is that they are very nurturing. Most of the Polish females that I've met have this kind of inner desire to care for you and for children. They're very motherly, they have this maternal instinct. Not everyone, I'm sure, but most people that I meet, they have some kind of remedy for everything. They have, my wife has just got like this sixth sense. She knows when the kids need to go to the doctor. She knows when the kids don't need to go to the doctor. She knows when it's a virus. She knows when it's a bacteria. She knows all these kind of things. But yeah, she's very nurturing. So motherly, caring, and I think that's good. Lots of women obviously are like that all over the world, and men. But I think particularly in Poland, just like the ladies, the women, they want to look after you. Whether you're a kid, an animal, a man, whatever. They seem to want to take care of you and they're very nurturing. So number 5 for me, you know you're married to a Polish woman because they're very nurturing. Morning. Number 6 on my list of you know you're married to a Polish woman when is all about having homemade medicines for different ailments. You Poles watching this will understand when I say that I think it's garlic, milk and onion, possibly. But I remember that when one of the first year or so I was going out with Kinga and I had a cold or, I don't know, something, flu maybe, I don't know. And her mum made me this flipping drink. I'm sure it's milk, garlic and onion, and it tasted awful, but you know, lots of garlic in it, so you know, garlic in itself is good for things like a cold. So yeah, that's my number 6. You know you're married to a Polish girl, or you know you're married to a Polish woman when they can make a medicine from anything for different ailments. They use cabbage a lot, they use garlic a lot, they use milk a lot. So there it is, my number 6. You know you're married to a Polish woman when they can make you a medicine from things in the kitchen. Number 7 in my list of you know you're married to a Polish woman when they are super hospitable. So I spoke lots in my previous videos about Polish hospitality in general, and I've written about it in a lot of blogs. I think it's pretty amazing how people here that may not have a lot in terms of financial security, they might not have a big house, they might not have lots of disposable income, but most people in this country, if you turn up on their door, they will give you the last bit of food that they've got, they will give you tea, they will give you cake. Go to a Polish person's birthday celebrations or their imieniny celebrations, their name day celebrations, and you'll see what I mean. Hospitality here is friggin' awesome. People make you feel like a king when you visit them, and I think that is all Polish people, but especially Polish women, Polish girls. There is some kind of hospitality that I've not really encountered anywhere else in the world. Yeah, so that's it. Number 7 on my list of you know you are dating a Polish girl when, or you know you are married to a Polish girl when they are super hospitable. Number 8 on my list about Polish women, Polish girls. this may seem a little, I don't know, controversial or sexist maybe. You know, nowadays everyone seems to get hung up on the fact that we shouldn't treat people like objects and look at someone just for their appearance. But, you know, I think if you give someone a compliment on how they look, that's good. If someone told me I look good, I'd take it as a compliment. So that leads me on to number 8. You know you're married to a Polish woman when they're beautiful. So I don't necessarily mean that they have to have lots of makeup on. I don't particularly like that. I don't necessarily mean they've got to wear an expensive dress or a beautiful handbag. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a natural beauty. I think women from this part of the world, Slavic countries in general, the countries that border Poland, I think the women are attractive, pretty, beautiful. Sometimes I sit with Kinga in Rynek here in Wrocław and I look at the ladies that go by. Kinga doesn't mind when I say that, you know, many of the Polish women are pretty and beautiful. So I don't think that's being, I don't know, chauvinistic pig, because we all get attracted to people, right? So I just think that Polish women are beautiful. So number 8 on my list is, you know you're married to a Polish woman because they're beautiful. Hello YouTube. Number 9 on my list of, you know you're married to a Polish woman when, or you know you're dating a Polish woman or girl when. They are easygoing and fairly laid back. And again, there will be exceptions to this. I'm not saying every single Polish woman is laid back, but from my experience, which is vast, I've only ever had one Polish girlfriend or wife, Kinga. However, I know many Polish women and Polish guys, and we talk about those things. So, before I met Kinga, I had fair few girlfriends. Most of them wanted to spend every minute of every day with me, and I had my own life, my friends, and I still have. Kinga has no problem with me seeing those friends. We don't get together very often. We live all over the place now. And some years we go to Las Vegas for a week. Every year we go to Center Park for a weekend. And Kinga is easygoing. She lets me do those things because we don't need to live in each other's pockets all the time. She doesn't need to have me on a leash, you know, telling me what to do, because if that was the case I wouldn't be here. And the same vice versa. If Kinga wants to go away with her friends for a weekend, no problem. I'll take care of the kids. I hope she has fun. No problem at all. So in my experience, Polish women generally, again, there will be exceptions, are very easygoing. The other thing I love about Kinga, and I think Polish women in general, there's a few that I know, is that they're easygoing in terms of, my friends came around for a drink the other day. As soon as lockdown finished in the UK, we sat in a garden. Kinga came and had 1 or 2 drinks with us in the garden, and she can just have a normal conversation with my friends as if she knows them as much as I do, and they love her, and she just fits in very well. And I think generally Polish women are like that, and again it probably comes back to the hospitable side that I mentioned in one of the other clips as well. But generally I think Polish women are easygoing. They're not demanding that you are with them all the time and that you do what they want you to do. They understand, Kinga certainly understands that I have my own opinion, and away from the family I have my friends and things I want to do, go to the gym, play squash. Kinga has things that she wants to do. So I think Polish women generally are easygoing, and that for me, being the type of person I am, is awesome. So number 9 for me, you know you're married to a Polish woman when they are easygoing. Finally, we are at number 10, my list of, you know you're married to a Polish woman when. I would like to take this opportunity to apologise that most of my videos I am posting whilst topless. But I hope you understand that here in Wrocław at the moment, it's 34, 35, plus 30 degrees Celsius every day. So it is quite warm, but I do my best to keep my camera above my chin so you don't get to see you know, below the neckline. Okay, this little chap wants to join us. Hudge stop. This is Henyak. Where's that chest? This is Henyak, our new puppy. Okay, number 10. So you know you're married to a Polish woman because or when they are elegant. Now, every person has the opportunity to be elegant, and I think when I say elegant, I mean not to be overdressed in the what I would deem the wrong situation, i.e. go into the shop in, you know, full makeup and mini skirt. But I suppose I mean things like going to a wedding or an anniversary dinner, or going out for dinner, going to maybe a special occasion, where Polish women seem to have it perfectly balanced between not looking trashy, but still looking very elegant, attractive, and really, really pretty, beautiful. I remember going to a party once in the UK with Kinga. It was one of my friend's birthday. I think it was a 30th, I can't remember, 30th birthday party. Anyway, Kinga went dressed as she normally would to these sort of things, and they were giving awards out, like sort of Oscars at the end of the night for various, you know, funniest person who attended the party, and the most elegantly dressed person who attended the party, best dressed, and Kinga got the award for it. And I think that's quite common. If you go to a wedding in Poland, you'll see that they make the effort to go to the hairdressers, to get their makeup done by probably a professional, and even, you know, going to work on a day-to-day basis, if they work in an office, they just look professional and elegant, and they get that balance just right. And again, I'm generally speaking, and it's my opinion, there are people all over the world that are elegant. There are people in every single country, or ladies in every single country, that are elegant and present themselves in a way that I would deem very similar and the same. But I'm just generalising that in Poland it seems to be the common norm, whereas in the UK it's not the norm. If I went to a UK wedding, there would be many people that hadn't made an effort. Simple as that. It's, you know, probably not what some people want to hear, but again, that's my opinion. So, number 10 on my list, and the final one. You know you're married to a Polish woman when, or you know you are dating a Polish woman when they are super elegant. So there we have it, people. My 10 reasons of you know you're married to a Polish woman when. Remember, these are my personal opinions, and I'm just expressing my opinion. Please don't be offended. And I am kind of generalising. You know, I understand that people in different countries are all of those things that I said, and that there are people in Poland that are not those things that I've said. So I am kind of generalising just with people that I know, and it's more of what's a common trait with Polish people. Not that every single person in this country are exactly the same. Thank you for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, if you thought it was funny, entertaining in any way. Please hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind, that would be appreciated. And if you do have time, I do have a blog that is all about Polish culture and life here in Poland. Not necessarily in Poland, because we now live in the UK, we're just here for 4 weeks at the moment. But it's about Polish culture, Polish language, Polish food, Polish weddings, Polish snacks, Polish alcohol. What's it like living in a family with, you know, a Polish half, if you like, Polish parents-in-law and things like that. So the website, of course, is www.thesupercommutingdad.com. Go and check it out if you have time. Once again, thanks for watching the video. There'll be more coming soon. Cheers. See ya.